Alright guys, so finally I'm back. I was on leave. I had my exams going on and then I needed a break because of all that pressure under my head. So now I'm finally back and I assure you 2 videos a week from now on, and that is something that I can promise. You can count on my words that I will be making 2 videos a week. With that being said, what's up guys, Shoragnik here, and this is why are some apps not available on the Play Store. This is the topic that I'm going to cover today, and this is one of the most important topics that I feel like covering because this is what I feel like that many people do not have the knowledge about and should know. Why are some apps not available on the Play Store? Okay, so the most vital reason that an app is not available on the Play Store is ban. The app was available on the Play Store initially and then the app was banned. Now there are two types of bans. That is, the government has banned the application, or Play Store itself has done a solution check, has gone through what the app was doing, what the app had access to, what the app needed in order to stay in your phone, and then they banned the application. Now it seems easy because it's just security issues, but it's more than that. It's way more than that. And we will start with government banning applications. Now, so technically, the best example would be to explain why government bans applications is to explain why PUBG Mobile was banned in India. Now PUBG Mobile was one of the most played mobile games, especially in Asia, and had the most number of users from India. If you didn't know at this point, then just know it from now that PUBG Mobile had the most number of active players from India, and the government banned the application. Now the government claims that PUBG Mobile was something that was not safe to use. Now if you know, then you know that India and China were having a riot between them, and there was some issues, some legal issues with the border thing and something like that. I would not talk about that because I'm not here to talk about all that thing. But then on, the Indian government decided that they will ban Chinese applications. The reason that the government gave is that Chinese applications are taking data from your phone and then selling it to the Chinese government in order to see how Indians are behaving and what Indians have planned in order to fight against China. But that is something I really don't know how it actually works. If that is the case, then I appreciate it, but let me explain why this is somewhat more illogical than logical. PUBG Mobile, the mobile game that changed the whole gaming industry, especially in India and also some underdevelopment countries, or some countries that was ongoing development, because especially in countries like say Philippines and all that, PC parts are quite expensive, in India also. So that is why people choose mobile gaming over PC gaming. So that is why mobile gaming is more popular in these types of countries rather than PC gaming. So to be in a fair point, let's say that PUBG Mobile had access to your microphone and your storage. So the talks you had during the game was literally talking strategies, say throw the grenade over there, or take some ammo from me, you might need it during the fight. So how can the Chinese government benefit from one saying to say, take the ammo from me, you might need it during the fight? So this is completely illogical, and I still don't see any logic behind banning PUBG Mobile. Now if this is truly to boycott Chinese applications, then it's fine. But if this is the logic that is selling your data to the Chinese government, because the servers are from Tencent Games. Now Tencent Games is a Chinese company, and Tencent Games developed PUBG Mobile from A to Z in their own studio with permission from Krafton, which was initially the developer of the popular PC Battle Royale PUBG. But yeah, that's it. That's quite illogical at this point, so I don't think that is a valid reason. But again, if it was just for boycotting Chinese applications, then it's kind of a good move and kind of a bad move in my opinion, because PUBG Mobile shaped the gaming industry in a country like India. So yeah, just should have had thought of the decision they made. The next ban is ban by the Play Store. Now, the Play Store bans an applications for several reasons. Now, it goes through the checklists and sees what kind of data that application has access to. Even the Google has access to all of your data. Google says that it will not sell your data, and we don't have any proof that Google sells our data, and blindfoldedly we trust them. And we should trust them because it is a very renowned company, and Google actually what is controlling the internet means. The term Google serves that. So yeah, we shouldn't judge them by that. But a decision made by the engineers and the developers at Google is a very vital decision, because the permissions an application has to while you download it in your phone, and that is one of the most crucial things of a part of your data. Maybe your storage, you have a lot of documents in your phone that might need to excel a business. Some might steal that idea and then run their own business and then excel with your idea, and you are lagging behind. So these are one of the vital things that Google checks. The software developers and all the engineers present there at Google go through a checklist and then see whether it is safe or not safe, and also go through a database where they can see all that information regarding who is the developer and which country they belong to, and is it safe or actually not safe. So that is a very, very much polished check, I would call, because the checklisting done by the engineers at Google is very much polished and very appropriate. And if you see that an application is banned by Google itself, they removed it from the Play Store, then please don't download it from any third-party sites like APK Mirror or MyAPK or something like that, because Google removed it, which means that it might be harmful for your device. It's completely, you can say, opposite of a government ban, because government removes it for the benefits of the country, while Google removes it for the benefit of everyone. So government ban is partially good and Google's ban is universally good. The third thing that can happen is an app or service not being available in your country. If you know, then you know, YouTube TV is not available in a country like India. Now, there can be two reasons for this thing. The first reason is that since the government authorizes every TV channel and TV shows and every TV operator here in India, YouTube thought that we shouldn't risk it, or the YouTube tried to get YouTube TV here in India but didn't get permission to launch it because the government authorizes every kind of TV service. Also, it can be that the cable TV rates here in India are very low compared to other countries, and YouTube thought that they might not be able to provide such low rates in our country, so they decided not to launch the service in India because it might not be able to catch up to the competition. Okay, so if you thought that the video is over here, then you're wrong. There's a fourth thing that can happen, that is one app not getting permission to get being launched in the Play Store. And being available to the public. Now, if you remember, then I showcased 21 apps, out of which one app, that is Access Dots, was not available on the Play Store. Now, what Access Dots did was to get permission to access your camera and microphone and to give you a live notification if any third-party application was using your camera and microphone without your consent, so that you can just go to the settings and see if the permissions was turned on or off, and you can choose it by your mood or your necessity. And then if you care about your privacy, then practically turn it off. And if you don't, then you can keep it turned on. It obviously depends on you. So Google checklisted the application and saw that this uses your camera and microphone both, and they thought that okay, so this application might sell your data collected from your camera and microphone, so they decided not to give permission to the application to get launched on the Play Store. But if you see carefully, I linked the application to an XDA developer's website. So XDA developers and GitHub and all these websites, the app is available both on XDA developers and on GitHub. So these are all open source free websites where you can get a lot of cool things that are actually not available on professional platforms. Like, these are super professional platforms, but what people think are professional, such as for people downloading an app from the Play Store might be more safe than downloading it from Chrome, from any third-party application such as APK Mirror or something like that. Again, be careful, don't download applications from third-party websites such as APK Mirror or something like that, because websites other than XDA developers or GitHub, or similar websites like GitHub, which are actually open source and free, might not be safe for you. Now, these websites are safe, and you might question me, why am I telling these websites are safe to download applications from? Now, there are reasons for that. There are a lot of developers present in the website who can cross-check the source code of the application and then see whether the application is safe for you or not, and also see on if someone is spying on you with the help of the application, then give a poor feedback and then gradually remove the application from that website. And that is why normally apps which are not safe are not available on websites which are open source and free. Now, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you had a clear idea why you should and should not download apps that are not on the Play Store, and which apps should you go for downloading that are not on the Play Store, and also a clear idea of why you shouldn't rely upon third-party websites and all that. Now, I have a little thing to say, that is, I am trying to improve my audio. I know that you can hear a lot of noises, not only my voice but a lot of noises. I know my voice is clear, though hearing a lot of noises while getting a lot of information in a video might be annoying to your ears, and I can understand that, because since I edit my videos myself, I know how annoying it is to edit, and I try to remove all the noises, but it's not possible because I'm still learning and I don't know how professionally it is done. So I'm trying to improve my audio, and again, 2 videos a week, you can count on my words, and I will try to keep on my promise. With that being said, this is Shoragnik signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.